going to thank the cards for being in our circle tonight. Thank the messages from the cards for coming through, trusting in the cards. For we're in a time of trusting the woo, trusting things in the metaphysical, trusting things that are different, like the tarot. This is a time of mystery. We are in the time of Scorpio season, and therefore we trust what these cards and the reading have to offer us in our circle tonight. I'd like to start with our past card. Everything was pulled up right tonight, by the way. Our past card is the Empress, ruled by the number 3 and Venus. Look at that. So obviously this Venus energy shining through when she went combust just a couple of days ago with the arrival of Scorpio season on October 22nd. Also on October 22nd, we had Scorpio season arrive, embracing the energy of 3 in numerology. 3 is the symbol of life, death, and rebirth, which is what Scorpio energy embodies. This is also a zodiac sign that has a triple archetype, the archetype of the Scorpion, Eagle, and Phoenix. So I have no doubt that we're pulling this card with Venus ruled energy and 3 ruled energy for our past card. But we also have to pay attention to the Empress herself, right? The Empress is sitting here, under the apple tree, very fruitful apple tree. She's got her shield of protection. She's holding her elixir of life. She's in her red cape, embracing her fertile monthly bleeding cycle, and also just her ability to co-create in whatever way she needs to. She's energetically balanced, so she's shielded and protected emotionally. She holds the elixir of life because her energy is flowing in a way where prana is flowing. And then she sits under the apple tree because she knows that she can co-create whatever she wants, whether it be a human being or whatever she wants to bring into this earthly reality. We are in the same season now. We are in harvest season, but also planting season. We take the seeds of what we've harvested. We either set them aside with intentions of planting in the spring, and in the meantime, we think about what we want to create and grow, or we send some seeds and bulbs right back into the ground. We replant them right away, and we embrace what's coming in the springtime. So anytime we're in Empress energy or we pull the Empress card, this is about ruling our life. It's about being fertile. It's about being fruitful. And remember that, we've moved into Diwali as well with this new moon, with this dark moon. And that's an energy of celebrating Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance, and a little bit of the goddess of fertility. So embracing the energy of co-creation right now. Remember that you can have or want whatever you desire if you believe it to be so, and if you continue to rule your life with energetic and emotional stability. For our present card, I have the 8 of Swords. I love that we're pulling an 8 card because we are moving into a new moon that's eclipsed, right? What goes around comes around energy, a life, death, rebirth energy. Energy is always transformed, right? Energy is infinite, like the number 8. 8 represents infinity. So we have to remember that whatever we let go of right now, it's creating room for something else. It's making space. We also have to remember that sometimes, things happen to us and it's a little bit of divine intervention playing out. Maybe it's a natural disaster. Maybe it's just nature taking over, but something could come to you during this time or come at you during this time, and it's not necessarily your fault. Maybe you set an intention to evolve for the greater good, and the universe kind of stepped in and took the reins and decided how that needed to happen. So it's not about what happens to you on the external right now. It's about what happens to you on the internal. This Eight of Swords is telling you to really ground in to your practices that help you feel more rooted and stable. And also remember that you always have the choice. You have the choice to root in where you are and continue to experience the same things over and over again as karma does to us, or you can cut ties with those old experiences and embrace what could come out of deciding to grow and evolve into someone new. There is no right or wrong choice. Just know that however you manage the energy, it's going to recycle into something else. It may be also important to remember that really for the next 6 to 8 months, we have this card of 8. The next 6 to 8 months, we're going to be finishing out this eclipse series. So this is a good time to decide whether you want to move forward with the same opportunities, the same experiences, the same people, the same energetic exchanges, or if you're looking for something new. Finally, for the future, we pull the Devil card, just in time for Halloween. This is also a card that's represented by the number 6. It's 15 on the card, which rules out to 1 plus 5 equaling master number 6. 6 is the number of magic. We're in Scorpio season. We're in the lunar cycle of Scorpio. And during this lunar cycle, it is time to embrace our magical energy. This is also a time to again decide how we karmically want to evolve. You know, this devil, she has on one side the dark angel and the other side the light angel. Notice that they're both angels. They're both for our greater good. They're both for the positive of our growth. It just depends which one we allow us to influence right now. Maybe we're listening to the dark angel. Maybe we want to stay in our shadows, stay in our roots. Maybe we want to stay in the work that we're doing right now, stay in the shadow work we're doing right now. Maybe we're comfortable where we are, independent and retreated and acting like a bit of a hermit. Maybe we're just okay having the same experiences, behaving in the same way, or leaning into our ego victim story. It's all okay. It's just what you choose right now. Or maybe you choose to be influenced by the light angel. Maybe you decide to shine light on your shadows and love them. And maybe you shine light on past experiences, or you see the wisdom in that and embrace the opportunity for change when a crossroads comes around again. Maybe you're shining light on a new path. Maybe you're simply bringing more light into yourself by allowing yourself to cultivate more internal peace. Whatever it may be, it's going to come with its own set of challenges, okay? But it's also for the greater of your good.